guys, thanks for watching today's video. As you can tell by the title, is going to be my first impressions and tutorial with the new BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel palettes. Now this is Carli Bybel's second palette with BH Cosmetics, and it is the deluxe edition. I'm pretty sure it retails for $20. I'm not sure, but if I'm wrong, I will let you know, like here somewhere. Yeah, I didn't get the first palette. I really wanted to, but I don't know, somehow I never did. And Carli Bybel is one of the first YouTubers that I've ever watched. Literally, I don't know, like maybe 6 years ago, I don't even know anymore. I googled how to contour and her video was the first video that came up. And so I guess you could kind of say she's the reason why I'm into makeup, and I love makeup. And so it's really cool to, like, I don't know, have her palette. Now this says it has 21 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette. 21 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette is what it says. Okay, it's kind of a spin-off of her first palette. It has, I think, all of her favorite shades and highlights from the first palette, but then she added more. So let's just get right into this palette. You know, it comes like this pretty packaging, so Carli Bybel. And this is just the sleeve, and then this is the front. And then you open it up, and it's a marble. Oops, I just put my fingerprints all over this mirror. So I'm just gonna kind of fold it back. It's marble, it's so cute. And then it has a mirror, and it has all these pretty shades and these highlighters. Oh my god. Now I'm not gonna swatch these for you just because I feel like you can find a swatch video somewhere else. This is really just going to be my first impressions slash demo. And yeah, let's just get started into this tutorial. Okay, so we are definitely way closer. I wanted to zoom y'all in just so that y'all could see how these eyeshadows blend and how they apply onto the eye. Now I am going to apply a primer because I always apply primers, and I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer. I have like makeup underneath this nail, so don't judge that. It's just makeup, it's not dirt. And it's on this finger too. I'm not trying to flip you off, but it is on this finger. Alright, usually I set my eyeshadow with a white or cream shadow, and there's really not a white or cream. There's this one. It's a little bit darker than what I usually use, but I'm gonna go in with that one. And not much pigment, but again, it's just like a cream shadow, so that's not a big deal. Oh, definitely, you can definitely pack it on. It's definitely buildable. So you can see the difference between that and that. Now, I don't know what kind of eye look I want to do, but I'm really gravitated towards this color. It's really pretty. I just swatched it right here. It's really pretty, so I'm thinking maybe a halo eye with this one in the center. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how this goes. It's just so hard to pick a shade. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and that's going to be my transition shade. And I'm just taking a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to apply this into the crease. Now these shadows do have a little bit of fallout, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so that blended out really nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it. It's like a purple mauve color, and the same brush. I'm just going to apply it to the inner and outer corner of my eye, creating that halo eye. Oh, it looks a little bit more pink on the eye. But that's really pigmented actually. Yeah, this is really pigmented. Wow, I'm really impressed with that shade. So now just to deepen it up a little bit, I'm going to go in with this darker purple. Just like that. The same brush. These blend out so nice, guys. This is actually my first time trying any BH Cosmetics products, so Ooh, that's really nice. Okay, now for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with the same shades that I just used on the eyelids. I'm gonna go in with, which one did I use first? Yeah, with this one first. And see, I don't know if you can kind of tell how it has a little bit of kickback, but that's not a big deal. This one, and I'm gonna go in with the darker purple. And on a pencil brush, I'm just gonna go on to the inner and outer corner of my eye. Guys, I'm already in love with this palette. This palette is so pretty for the springtime. Alright, now in with that dark purple, we're going to deepen this up a little bit. And I am leaving the center of my lower lash line blank because we're going to go in with that pretty pink color that I am obsessed with. And I'm going to use that MAC 217 brush just to kind of blend this out a little bit. Alrighty, now for the fun part. We're gonna take this gorgeous pink shade and apply it to the center of the lid. And I'm just using a flat synthetic brush. This is probably not the best choice to do something like this because it doesn't pick up much product, so I'm gonna use a different brush. Oh, yes. So it's not really giving me a lot of pigment. So yeah, with this brush, it's not giving much pigment. I'm gonna try going with my finger, see if I can get more pigment. Okay, nice. I probably shouldn't have used this one on the in the middle, the center, because it's not really doing much, not giving me that halo effect, but I really wanted to use it, so there you go. That's really bright. Now just to give the center a little bit more pop, I'm gonna go in with the highlight shade. I'm gonna go with the pinky highlight shade right here. Yes, give it to me. I'm blending the edges out a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom lash line. Ow, put my eye. Okay, I think I want to deepen up the inner and outer corner just a little bit. So I'm gonna use this like brownie gray color. I don't know. It looks almost olivey. I don't know if this is gonna mess up the look. Actually, let's go in with this brown because I'm scared of that one. Let's go in with that brown and see what this does. The same MAC 217 brush. Oh yes, definitely. This is giving it to me. Yes, this is what I needed. I needed a little bit more depth. And we're gonna do the same for the bottom lash line. This pink is so pretty because it has like this shift of pink to gold. So gorgeous. Now I'm gonna take a clean blending brush and I'm gonna go with that shade that we first applied, that light brown shade. And I'm gonna soften up these edges because they're looking a little harsh. These eyeshadows blend so nice. Now I'm gonna use a highlight, but I don't know which highlight to use. I think I'm gonna use this white pearly highlight, I guess call it. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know, it's not really blending out like I would want it to, but it looks really good. Oh, my nosy. Let's go in with this highlight. It's more of a champagne goldy color, almost a rose gold color. I feel like these two would be a little bit too dark for me, but obviously you could use them as eyeshadows, but for my skin tone it's a little too dark. But I do like that Carli added those for, you know, the darker skinned girls. So there's definitely a highlight for everyone here. I'm going ham with this highlighter. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit too much, girl. Starting to look like the Tin Man. Alright, yes. So these highlights give you a really nice glow. I think I just went a little too crazy with these highlights as well. That's okay. And I need an inner corner highlight. So I was almost forgetting that. I'm gonna use this pinky highlight right here because I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, do you see that, girl? Okay, Carli, I see you. Wow, I'm digging this. It looks a little purpley. Okay, now for the brow bone, I'm gonna go with that same highlight. You know what? This highlight reminds me of Forever Lit by Nicole Guerrero. Even though the pan doesn't really look like it, but when you have it on, it looks really similar. Okay, so I like this. Now I'm just going to apply some nude liner onto the waterline and some mascara, and I will be right back with my final thoughts on if you should buy or say bye to this palette. But I think you already know what I'm gonna say. Okay, so my final thoughts about this palette is if you're thinking about getting this palette, get it. If you're not thinking about getting this palette, get it. This is such a good palette. I think this palette's gonna be great for the people who are scared of a little bit of color, because it is a little bit of a neutral palette, but it has like some pops of color like this one. I'm in love with this shade. Yeah, it has all of your neutrals except it doesn't really have a dark brown, but I'm pretty sure everyone has a dark brown in their collection. And even for experts, I feel like this is a good palette to have in your collection because it has all of these amazing shades and then all these amazing highlighters. I love all of these highlighters. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. That's such a good highlight. So yeah, I'm really loving this palette. I'm not obsessed on how this eyeshadow look came out, but I really was impressed on how blendable the shadows were. Yeah, what else do I have to say about this palette? It's amazing, guys, and I'm pretty sure it's like 20 bucks, or I think mine was like 20 bucks because I ordered it like the first day it came out, and I think now it's $25, but I think that's a really good deal for all of these shadows and highlighters. Look, all of this for like 25 bucks. It's a really good deal. Okay, yes, it's $19.50. Guys, get this palette. And I'm pretty sure it's limited edition, so don't be like me and not buy like the first one and kind of miss out on the first one. I'm probably gonna get the first one now though, for sure, because I'm really loving this palette, and I'm definitely gonna do more tutorials with this palette. And I also think that this palette's going to be great for the springtime. Of course, all of these colors are perfect for spring and summer. Guys, literally, why are you still watching this video? Why aren't you on BH Cosmetics site buying this palette? I think that's all I have to say about this palette. Don't forget to like this video if you like these kinds of videos, reviews / demos, and comment down below on what you think about this palette, or if you want to get this palette. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you in my next video.